went to Melbourne and drank a lot. Thanks to the Yarra Valley wine tour that also featured kangaroos. Welcome to Lauren
and Ravi
vlog. Video log.
Okay. That was different. Anyway, how did you discover this?
Get Your Guide, my favorite.
What did it cost?
Again, I don't know.
Price.
Which he's not going to actually put.
I will. I'll even put it with a sound effect.
It was a half-day tour also, so it started later, which is nice. And then I think it was 7 or 8 hours.
And this was our second day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're still not fully over the time difference, but the fact that it started later definitely
we didn't really
helped.
have a lot of jet lag.
So the tour starts, they pick you up in the city, and then they drive you about 45 minutes out to the Yarra Valley, which is a valley with a bunch of wineries, a bunch of farmlands, and I guess the top moment of the tour is going to
Chandon.
Chandon.
I'm a basic bitch.
And I had no idea what Chandon was or that I had ever drank it.
Yes, because he didn't realize that we had a couple bottles of like Moet and Chandon here, and he used it to make like cheap mimosas without realizing the champagne.
Still tasted delicious. And then we also saw a cute dog at the cheese place.
Yeah.
That's right. So this cheese, I was going to say cheese factory, but that's not how that works. Cheese farm is probably a better term. Dairy farm. It's run by a married couple that have been there for a couple decades. And it's what starts the tour. So you go there, get a little bit of cheese in you. Then you go on and you move to Chandon. You have a couple of glasses there that part of the tour is one glass of wine, but you can always go and get whatever else you
Highly
want.
recommend doing a flight and french fries.
They were
girl lunch.
Really good french fries and
gorgeous location too.
Picturesque.
It's, I believe, and don't quote me on this, like Chandon is part of the like LVMH brand, which is like luxury brand conglomerate. And so of course, part of it is just the aesthetics and vibes.
And then from there, so you tour Chandon for a little bit, and then from there you go to another winery. Do you remember the name of that one? It's fine, it'll be up on the screen. Anyway, so you go to this other winery, and then you do an actual tasting. I believe it was...
There were six
wines ranging from reds to sparklings.
Yeah, and whites.
And again, a lot of information. We did a lot of learning on this trip.
We did, even the whiskey,
the whiskey
tour.
Which we didn't film any of. We did some photos and things, but we didn't film a proper thing. And then from there, the last stop is,
the second to last stop is the Yarra Valley chocolatier,
which was delicious, and we got to taste test a bunch of chocolate. Mm-hmm. Very good stuff. And ice cream, and then you can wander this chocolate store, and so many variants. We ended up getting banana covered chocolates, and then a variety pack of chocolates.
Which was great, except for the black licorice. I don't know why people are trying to make black licorice things still. It's disgusting.
Do you like licorice?
Who are you talking to? It's a camera.
Comment below.
Okay.
Yeah, so then the last stop, speaking of animals,
is
golf course.
There's a golf course, but intentional because full of kangaroos. I never thought you would actually see that many, in a pretty suburban area. And the golfers were just chill with it.
Well, also it's the kangaroos. As long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone for the most part, and they're just kind of growing around grazing, doing their thing.
Yeah.
So we got to see a bunch of kangaroos, and then after that, 45-minute ride back into town. Mm-hmm. Again, for the magical price of.
We're not normally huge tour people. We don't like socializing with a lot of people.
Well, do you remember the very first tour we ever did, which happened to be in Australia?
Yeah.
Sydney.
But like, I like the ones where it's like you do a lot of things out there. And so that's why I thought it was great too, because we did get to see a lot of different things versus it just being like one, thing.
Shout out to our tour guide. Yeah. Very knowledgeable and
good dude.
Very entertaining.
All right, so it was the Yarra Valley Foodies Tour, brought to you by the Yarra Valley Touring Company.
There you go. Big shout out to them. Thanks for an enjoyable time.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. As you know, I'm Ravi.
Lauren.
We like to travel, do tech things. Make sure you're subscribed and follow along to see what we do next.
Goodbye.
What do you think?
They're pretty cool and they're pretty cute.